Hey everyone. So there's this quiet revolution happening all around us. And no, it's not in politics. It's in our power sockets, in our cars, and in our factories. We're right in the middle of a huge energy shift. And believe me, it's completely rewriting the rulebook on how we power our world.
I mean, think about it. Every single part of our modern lives runs on energy. It's the engine that makes everything go. But have you ever stopped to really think, what's the true cost of just flipping that switch? That's the big question we really need to dig into.
So, to really get this whole shift, we've got to look at where we're coming from. For more than a century, our entire world has been built on a foundation of fossil fuels. Yep, good old coal, oil, and natural gas. These have been the lifeblood of our economy, right? They powered the Industrial Revolution. They built the world we live in today. They're literally woven into the fabric of our daily lives.
But here's the thing. That foundation, it's starting to show some pretty serious cracks. Turns out the energy that built our world came with a hidden price tag, a really big one, that we're only just now starting to fully understand. This is the true cost of carbon.
So why the big rush to change? Well, it's not just one thing. It's actually a powerful mix of three major issues all coming to a head at once: the environment, our health, and our economies.
Let's start with the big one, the environmental impact. When we burn fossil fuels, we release a ton of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. And look, this isn't some far-off abstract idea anymore. We're seeing the consequences every year, from rising sea levels to weather that's just getting more and more extreme.
And that's where the cost gets, well, incredibly personal. It's not just about the planet. It's a direct threat to us, to people. The air pollution from burning this stuff leads to some really serious health problems. Suddenly, the move to clean energy isn't just an environmental goal, right? It's a public health mission.
And finally, you have to look at the money side of things. Fossil fuels are finite, and they're often found in only a few places around the globe. This creates this super volatile market, and it makes countries that need to import their energy really vulnerable to sudden price spikes and all kinds of political instability.
Okay, so we've talked about the cracks in the old foundation. Now let's get to the exciting part, what we're building to replace it. And this isn't just some patch-up job. We're talking about a full-on revolution. One that's kicking off a whole new era of clean, abundant power. So what are we actually talking about here? Renewable energy. Well, to put it simply, it's the stuff that doesn't run out. It gets naturally replenished. We're talking about harnessing the power of the sun, the wind, water, the Earth's own heat, even organic matter. And this, right here, is the key difference. Where fossil fuels are limited, renewables are pretty much endless. Where fossil fuels are harmful, renewables are clean. And where fossil fuels create vulnerability, renewables offer independence and security. It's a complete paradigm shift, a total game changer.
But you know, this whole transition, it's so much bigger than just swapping out a few power plants. When you make a change this big, it starts a chain reaction, a cascade of benefits that can honestly transform our entire world. And for businesses, this isn't just about being green anymore. It's just plain smart economics. Investing in green tech isn't just a cost, it's a massive strategic opportunity. It makes your brand look great, builds trust with customers, and in the long run, it can seriously slash your operating costs. It's a win, win, win. Okay, I want you to just hold on to one word for a second. Millions. What in the world could that mean in this great energy shift?
Millions of new jobs, that's what. The renewable energy sector is a massive engine for employment. It's creating all these new roles across the globe, in manufacturing, installation, maintenance, you name it. It's a huge economic boost for all of us.
And the benefits for society as a whole? Man, they're just transformative. Can you imagine bringing reliable power to remote areas for the very first time? Boosting local economies? On top of that, we're building healthier communities with cleaner air and creating a much more secure and fair energy future for everybody. Okay, now, as amazing as all this sounds, let's get real for a minute. A transition this huge is, well, it's a massive undertaking, and it's definitely not going to be easy. There are some serious hurdles we have to be honest about and figure out how to overcome.
And these hurdles are pretty significant. You've got the huge upfront investment costs for one. Then there are the technical challenges. I mean, solar and wind depend on the weather, so we need way better energy storage. And finally, you've got the human and political stuff. We need a whole new skilled workforce, governments that actually support the change, and real, genuine global cooperation to make it all work.
So let's just pull all this together. When you look at the environmental damage, the health crises, and the massive economic risks of the old way, one thing becomes crystal clear. This shift to renewables isn't just some environmental nice-to-have. It is an absolute social and economic necessity if we want a healthier society and a more stable, prosperous world.
Look, the technology is here, the momentum is building, and the path forward, yeah, it's challenging, but it's clear. The great energy shift is happening right now, all around us. So the only real question left is this: are we ready to be a part of it?